Hey, welcome back to map I've been away from for like a month. Um, until recently, a few hours ago, I came in and well, I've been doing a couple other things. One was a survival map that just kind of like fell apart on me, and the other was is still, I guess, a I've just been doing a flat world, which is a little like this in that it's a big open space that I can build into, which is good. But it's all um, it's basically grass on top of dirt on top of dirt on top of sand on top of bedrock. It's just all 5 levels deep with like I cheated in bamboo, so I would have that because there's no other way to get it, and everything else is waiting for wandering traders to show up and let me buy saplings and whatever. Which is, it's at this point I'm the only thing I can think of that I'm missing in that map is these things, which I'm not too impressed by. I mean, for my purposes, these are basically cacti. I just, I don't have a on the flat world map. I don't have a cactus yet. I haven't found a guy who has one, so I'm using those in place of a cactus to kill things. Doesn't matter. Anyway, or no, I'm not. Wait, I got that backward. No, it was the other one. It was the survival map. I had this. Yeah, no, yeah. So I'm using a cactus in the flat. It doesn't matter. it's Anyway. Came in here and this is still it's like level 35. Yeah, level 30 is about halfway carpeted, and everything below this point now has carpet, so there's nothing is spawning up here. If I can do this without getting into a fight, probably not. Now this is a bad example because there's slimes. Up on these levels, you get the odd monster in the very corners, just because the like this light here. Um, Light's going to be like 15 or whatever, 14. But then by the time you get to the corner, it's down to 6, and that means things can spawn. Oh, we're still on a. What level am I on? Oh, I thought I went to 40. No, it doesn't matter. The point is, we uh, there's carpet now, and a lot of it. So I have this to finish, and then that floor up there, and after that, about the only things I'm worried about having spawn are the odd creeper in a corner and whatever. I gotta get back to this sometime. I've got it set up this much, which isn't a lot. Let me let these two. I'm just going to rebuild the whole thing, but I really don't even know if I want to bother recording rebuilding. It's just going to be a hassle. But the concept, and it's not great, is that after like 30 seconds, these guys will turn into Wentworth's water zombies. And then if I swat them and I've got looting here, I stand a pretty good, well, a decent chance of 1 in 5, 1 in 10, some around that chance of getting a gold ingot out of one. Not really guaranteed, nothing ever is. But, and I'll show you the flow with this machine. If you want to call it a machine, it's just a drop zone. Come on, just convert. I'm tired of waiting. Particularly with this lever being the hell back here. Come on, go. Now they're starting to shudder, so I can at least turn the water off, I guess. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's on. I guess there's only 2. I don't have any armor on, but I'll be safe. Well, I won't be safe. That's the point of armor, just make me safe, and I still can get killed. But once I open that, they're just going to they're going to turn into water zombies first, but then they're going to hit the ground and come right for me at the speed of figuring out where he's an idiot. It's just, I don't know what to tell you. He's a stupid, stupid zombie. As zombies go, other zombies laugh at this zombie for taking the short bus, is what I'm saying. Where'd the other... Shut up. Got meat. Okay. So, there's that. Didn't really get any fascinating goodies. That doesn't matter. Got armor in here if I need it. Yeah, to some extent, what I'm thinking here is we just establish what what's been done to date, which is a little hard to calculate because what's been done to date was I started the map in like 2017. And then earlier this year I trashed it and started over because the updates since we started this, I think, in 112, dot something. It seems like it was that late, maybe. And then as of 113, the seed itself has changed a bit. Not a lot. Only where it counts. Only right here. If I start... Well, I think I may have filmed what that looks like. I don't remember offhand. But if you start this map up in 113, 114, whatever, you get, all that you see here, which will make more sense when I'm not staring at the sky. You always get the sky. Almost always. But over there is this huge island that you actually end up spawning on. I just hate it. I like it. I like having just this teensy little island that I can build out onto the water. And then build north, which actually I kind of want to do. Well, let me check how much. Last I knew I had like 3 bits of black wool. At 15 now, so yay, we're on the way. I need... Well, and I have another source. There's the... I'll go there in a sec. There's the village up at... I have a wall of to-do over here, which includes the suburban village. Villager breeder, I guess I'm caring less and less about. All concerns about villagers not breeding correctly, or if they do, they don't produce iron guys. It's all unfounded. It's probably not truly unfounded. But it's negligible. It doesn't look at all the... Fill this in a bit, and so yay, I did something. It's people building a village in 114 from nothing, starting up, complain that they, or at least argue that they have to look at all of these iron guys just from being downstairs for a minute. Well, I don't know how long it's been actually, but there's a bunch in there. There's a method for just having, like, I think it's probably a total of 6 villagers in a specific kind of layout floating above stuff, and then you have a zombie between the two in a little thing that they can see him, but sometimes because they're bobbing on water, and if they get freaked enough, they'll make an iron guy happen on a platform above the zombie, and then the iron guy gets pushed down into a thing. That's an option. Another option is just have a couple hundred villagers. It works this way. It's still fine. In new maps, I've tried from nothing, from, Flat World. Same thing. If you have enough villagers, they just by existing in this kind of, numerical value, a couple hundred of them, whatever it is, you'll get enough that their gossip will just sort of trigger an iron guy, whether they're under threat or not. They don't care. And so with enough villagers, say a couple hundred, and then enough time, say, lurk around in a basement putting in carpet or swatting at water zombies for a second, they produce a lot of iron guys, and that equates, to date. Well, it's a little, it's also hard to quantify because I just did this. I had done this, I got this naturally before I restarted the map. But we can just acknowledge this. Since I built this village, that hasn't been a thing. What has been a thing is the iron column staircase goes up to like here or so. There. So that's, half of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus hoppers. Each hold 5. So, 54, 59... and times whatever, did I say 8? That's a lot. It's thousands upon thousands. Actually, I'm going to want... Do I have any? No. Probably going to want some iron for something. Thinking about it. Actually, honestly, I only need 1. I don't know if I just have 1. Probably back up there. Oh, damn it. This... There's enough redstone happening that I just don't have a lot of options. It's just messy. That done, let me go grab... because it occurs to me I could probably save myself a bit of material. I cooked up at some point a bunch of this stuff. Let me just throw that in here. And while I'm looking at that, I'm going to make a one of these because I don't have room for it. But, oh yeah, I do. I'll put that. With that, I can if I convert all of this to stone bricks, which is what I want to be using, so that's a good idea. Then, if I make bricks right now, it's, 6 of them, but if I use this stone cutter deal, it's only... what do you want from me? I think it's only 4. It's not proving it to me, but I think it's only 4. I could find out. One. No, I can't. It's not even going to tell me. It's fine. Let's, I don't need this one stone bit on me. I just want to go work on the bridge a bit, I guess. I also need, well, I do need more iron, actually, obviously, a lot. For the, street lamps, go on a base of iron fencing, and then the thing itself, which I want to say is just, you make it with iron and... Is it iron and torches? That sounds right, but I'm not sure it's true. Is that something I can just make, or do I need a bot, maker bot? I don't even remember how you do that. I don't see it in here, so I think it must take a lot. I think it might have to be like a torch surrounded by... Oh, you know what it is? It's fractured iron, I think. Little iron nuggets around a torch. That sounds right. I'm still really getting used to the whole concept here, honestly. I guess, for better or worse, I've already turned the corner here. But I did leave myself this, I think. So if I just... Look, don't hitch. And yeah, there's enough redstone. I'm going to need to sleep. There's enough redstone that even here is just a little hitchy at best, and sometimes it's worse than that. I guess nothing's going to come rob my bed. Or steal. How do you rob a bed? Give me your pillows. Sleep in a sec. Oh, the sun is doing the jittery thing. It's like, I'm going down. I lied. It'll happen. I got skeletal horses in my flat world, which reminded me I want them here. But I can't just make them. I mean, theoretically I could just make them, but I couldn't ride them. There was at least a bug that if you spawn them in artificially, you can't tame them or ride them or whatever you're going to do with them. So I got to wait for a lightning storm and then wait for the lightning to hit the water and then go over and instigate skeletons to bother me. Are we going to wake up sometime? No. Yeah. Oh, it's laggy. It's bad. I've seen worse, but it's not good. So, I guess, give me that. Let me just build out here. I know where I'm going. Well, yeah, I'm going to replace these torches ultimately with fences, those things, and then the lights. But I guess, these guys are like going swimming. It's just bugging me. That's my ice factory. Ice cube, whatever it is. I guess I might as well just sort of blueprint it, go. How's this doing? Not bad. Oh, I could have just got iron here, by the way. There's nuggets. Yeah, I could do that. There, go in there. There, full. Yeah, I think, I'm just gonna, well, let me go do this. I'm gonna turn this corner because I basically already have. Oh, hang on, this has to be... I think, is that stairs? It's gotta be stairs. Yep, that's stairs. Okay, well, so we filled all... Yeah, maybe it is good that I started here. Fill this all in. Do I have room to... Couldn't pick those up because they're wrong. I'm trying to remember if I had to flood this or if it was just because it was in the water it worked. Hold on a sec. Give me all of those back. And put them down here. We'll see what we get. Oh, well, bad things. Is it... Stairs are never easy to work with, and then they change how they work. So even if you get it, it doesn't stay. Yeah, it's just going to be waterlogged. That's kind of what I wanted to hear. And then just fill in this because it should be filled in. And then at some point I can put... I mean, I could do it now, I guess, if I made the fence gate, that thing, the wall. That'd be easy enough. But what I'm thinking more generally... Yeah, if I have the road here, well, hang on, how do I get... I don't want to have to jump... I could jump on... No, I can't. I thought I could jump on this thing. Did that change? Oh, don't hitch. Maybe you can't. I was thinking the stone walls you could jump on, maybe not. Well, I can always just leave in a way out, but... Yeah, I might want to replace this whole row, this whole line of stuff with stairs. The gutter thing, I mean, it's an option. Yeah, let's just, well, what the annoying part here, yeah, one of the annoying parts. I can't put, I don't think, well, let me have some and I'll find out. I don't think I can just do, does that give me 60, or not 64, but 16? Oh, it gives me 64? That's a hell of a lot better than 6 for, no, 6 for 4, yeah. It's 50% better, in fact. So if I have this here, I can do this, but then I don't think I can reasonably, maybe. Can I just, are you going to let me do this, or is it going to get weird? Oh, you are. Neat. I could stand to have some boots that let me walk in the water, which I honestly can't. I think that's what I have. I should have a nether box in here somewhere. Is that depth strider? Well, let's do that. That might help. Yeah, if this works, I can more or less just outline this thing all the way to wherever the hell I'm going. It's still slow, but I don't think it's slower than it would be walking on that to lean over, and I think this works too. I don't think I can... What happens if I click here? Nothing. So maybe. It's possible I can just hold down the right mouse button. I can. I wouldn't have expected that. Usually these sort of things go wrong. Of course, now I'm not entirely certain where I am. Like, I probably ought to stop and look around once in a while. My guess is that I've still got a new village sitting somewhere behind me, and I'll just use these up and see where it gets. Because I'm good with going more or less in a straight line from here, I think. 4, 3, 2, 1, probably torch. I stopped. Oh, that's just about almost perfect. Okay. I don't know what I want to do there. Dig it all up and replace it with stairs is the most obvious solution, except it sounds like a hassle. Do it anyway, I guess. Next silly question, I assume I can do this. Okay. So, I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to like somehow put this down a meter. It wouldn't make sense if it did, but then again, it's Minecraft, so... Sensibility and actuality are never really spelled the same around here. Oops. Yeah, so I mean, this is basically what I want to do, is just build a road up to somewhere-ish. Which, I could also, whether I use the stairs as the guideline or not, figure out where I'm actually going. I know I want to... Do I have a boat on me? Okay. Again, it's been a month since I've looked at this thing. Let me just... This is faster. So get to this point for sure. Probably without turning. I don't see a reason to turn. Possibly, it was just forward. Possibly just go right over here, sticking with, you know, whatever longitudinal. Yeah, let me go get a number so I know where I am. It's not that critically important, but I might as well know what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is very much in the... I don't want that, but thanks. I can make a little bumper boat thing. It'd be fun. No, it wouldn't. It'd be a lot of work for no reason. So I'm in here. I'm on, about... I don't know which number to look at. So about 70... That must be 75. No, it's not. What is it? Yeah, it is 75. So 75, 70. Yeah, that's the spread. Stick within that, area. I'm going to hit this ice. Before I hit anything the hell else, I'm going to hit this. Is that a terrible thing to do? What is that? That looks like intentional-ish. I mean, it's an iceberg, but I don't know. I could... What happens? I don't care about this anymore. Oh, there's that guy, so that's interesting. No, it isn't. It's just a guy. Yeah, I guess that could actually be kind of cool if the bridge just drilled its way into an iceberg. I've never seen that anywhere in the world. Any world. I think it'd be something in Oslo, but anyway. Reykjavik, somewhere around there. So yeah, if I get the road to about that iceberg, just drill my way in. Why the hell? And that's all like, I think it's compressed ice, packed ice, whichever it was and isn't anymore, or something like that. It's not showing up for me, and I don't know why. Targeted fluid. Oh, there it is. I thought it would be... I was looking for it down here. It seems like it's usually lower, but it's not. Packed ice. Which, I think you can hit with anything and get it out without, like it doesn't have to be silk touch. You can just break it and you'll get it. I could be wrong about that, especially if there's lag. Am I wrong? Did I not get it? Where did it go? Oh, let me out of the boat. Huh. I was thinking you could just punch this stuff. Maybe not. Maybe that... Can you just punch blue ice? I would sort of hope so. It's expensive. Point is, 9 of these make blue ice. And if there's an advantage to having blue ice, and there might be, then we'll end up with... Get out with that. So, yeah, let's tunnel through that iceberg. And then let's... 75, right? I'm kind of wondering if I want to maybe just have a little tributarial road. Is that a word, tributarial? It seems like it ought to be. Where's 70? It's way the hell over here somewhere. 60, 70. Alright, so if I drill through this thing, I end up here. Optionally, I could drill through that thing. I could just have kind of a causeway, well, the whole thing's a causeway, but connect over to here if I want to be here. But then head up here, and apparently hit this because I was looking at numbers. We're 75 at this point. 20, what? No, that's block. No, yeah, block. What happened to 75? Is that possibly, wow, I went off course. What the hell happened to me? So now we're in the zone. Okay, wow. That's really far. But what I guess I could do... Well, I mean, do I really want the bridge just going up against this anyway? I might want to have it... My concern, if I have one, really is going to be coaxing villagers to come here. And, you know, if I build a big something here for them to operate in, have little workstations. This thing, I've lost track. Did I ever look in here? It seems like I probably did. Maybe not. Paper. Should be another one in there by the... Oh, ow. Whatever. There should be, if I can get to it. I can't. Okay, I should go. I thought there was a way up through the floor. I don't know why. Oh, there... Yeah, there is. What's this? I don't care. Okay, by the way, while I don't care, take this from me. So, if I, build a road, a bridge, causeway. The boat's somewhat incidental. It can stay here. I don't care. But what I'm really thinking is that ultimately that is a big, technically a big island. I mean, it's not big, but it's, if I were to chop it down, it's pretty big. It would take a while to do. Get over here somewhere, and then there's, oh, there's a basement to that thing that has monsters in it. I found that out. I think that's the place. This is, I don't know what this is. It's just a little thing. It's just nothing. So that's cool. Let me out of the boat. So then if I can get all the way over here with the road system. I don't know why I'm not in the boat. I'd be so much faster right now on the ice. What counts at the what counts for my thinking, and now I'm at 152. I'm like 221 or 226 meters from where I might have a bridge coming up. So I'm gonna have to turn it at some point, that's for sure. But yeah, I can ultimately, I don't care. I can ultimately get this, get the road and the villagers following me along the road all the way to here, where I'm actually not sure if they have anything to do. With that guy, did he have a job or was he unemployed? He didn't look like much. Where is he? Must have gone up here or something. Better he's following me on the other side of the house. There he is. That looks like maybe a butcher. Possibly, yeah. What are you? Armor. Okay. So you've got, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So these guys, however many there are, there's another one up there at that must be leather because they have cauldrons. You're leather, right? Seriously, I haven't been here at all. That's amazing. I thought I had been here. I was just in here, yeah. So I can get the road up to here and just reintegrate. This is empty. The villagers. They've even got an eye. I've really just never been here since I restarted the map. That's cool, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So I could get the road up to here, and they would just sort of rejoin society as it once existed. They even have food to play. Are you a farmer? Oh, neat. So you got that going on. You just gave me food, didn't you? I didn't want that, but thanks. I don't want that. Okay, thanks. Wonderful. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking towards. I'm just going to go ahead and finish that road to get up here. Where am I on time? I got 2 minutes. What the hell is that? Like a bear. We don't know. Well, we do have bears, actually. We have polar bears. But wouldn't be here. So I don't know what that was. Chicken looks just like a bear, right? That's what it was. So yeah, that's I guess what I want to do is maybe, because the whole time I'm building this road, I'm going to be expanding my villager base. I mean, like, number of villagers that I have. I don't know if I can get back to where I want to be without getting out of the boat and gliding across the ice. I'm not sure. Yeah, I really haven't. I just, when I restarted the map, my rationalization, I guess that's really what it is. I'd already done so much on something that was corrupted beyond salvation, incidentally, that I just kind of gave myself a few things like shulker boxes and wings and villagers, a couple of villager eggs. I think, I must have. I may have come up and grabbed these, but I think I just gave myself a couple of eggs. So all of the villagers I have right now, which has got to be 300 of them total, that I'm responsible for, that aren't just out in the world, all came from like a breeding pair, I think. Twice, in fact, because I had to kill them all off, and they were all mad at me for over nothing, and I had to restructure their village and let in the 2 that I'd had in a little bunker for a while. Now I got that guy. But yeah, as I build, well, I can just build the road. It probably would be the best way to get started, is build the road up to where I want to go with the road. Then having done that, let me out of this. Having done that, get up. I can fill, that's some lag, look at that. I can fill in on the land. Still got this going on down here. Jeez. I don't have enough air. I need a better helmet. Or I need a helmet, really. But I got all these guys just existing because they spawned as a matter of the village. Do I have a helmet on? Wow, I thought I'd need to have a helmet to breathe this long or hold my breath. They've just been producing these guys, which apparently wander exactly that far, fall into the ocean and get mired, and, you know, they rust. But then the village just keeps making more because they look, they don't have any. They're all down there where they're out of range of existing as far as the village is concerned. So yeah, do the road, come back, and we'll start filling in more little buildings. As we get toward, that next island is just kind of like this again. Not a big deal, but we'll put stuff on it. And then beyond that, you get that, you can't see it from here. You will get that big one that I said would take a long time to level if I want to do. We'll probably just do some kind of a community. I don't know if it'll be all that metropolitan, but it'll be a, there's that. So that's the next place I want to build, unless I build little things for him to do along the way, which I could. Little fishing-based things or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. First, I need to get the road in place, possibly through that iceberg. That would be really kind of neat. I'll do that. Why the hell not? We'll do it that way. And I got some materials on me. I've got more. I have a shulker box in the nether box. It's full of, I think it's that one, stone. So I can just keep going if and then I can go back and get stuff that I've cooked for the purpose of having that. So yeah, let's do that. But I'm out of time for now, I think. So let me do this, and I'm on a horse, which I can't. There is a way to swing sideways. I don't know what it is. I'll get out of here for now, and I'll just see you next time. So bye.